Boo's got both her front feet on me here. Huh. Hi everyone, welcome to Discovery Crew. My name's Chelsea, and this is Boo. In this segment, we will explore the senses our pets use in their daily life. We're going to explain how our pets experience the world and how their senses are unique compared to other species' senses. We're going to start by talking about our favorite household pets, dogs and cats. And then for fun, we'll talk about otter senses. Try laying on the ground and looking around yourself. What do you see? What do you see, Boo? Humans have their eyes in the front of their heads and can only see roughly 180 degrees, which is basically in front of you and to your sides. However, dogs can see up to 260 degrees. Dogs can see slightly better than a person can at night, but humans can see better in the daylight. The reason for this is because a dog has more rods in their eyes compared to cones, while a human has the opposite. You may be asking, what are rods and cones? Rods are receptors which take the stimulus given and represent it as shades of black, gray, and white, like a black and white movie, while cones represent the signals as color and allow us to see color. When it's dark, cones do not work. That's why you can't see color at night. As I mentioned earlier, humans have more cones than rods in their eyes, while dogs have more rods compared to cones. What does this mean? This means that humans can see more colors than dogs, as there are more cones, but dogs can see more objects with less light compared to humans. Dogs have 2 types of cones, while humans have 3. Because of this, dogs can only see yellows, blues, and grays. All other colors appear gray to them. Now that we've learned all about dogs, you might ask yourself, what about cats? What is their world like? Now, as you may guess based off of their appearance, cats are remarkably similar to dogs. For cats, touch is a sign of affection. When you pet a cat, you activate many signals in a cat's nervous system, which send signals to the brain, because each hair has a nerve cell at the base of it. The slightest movement results in activation of the cell. An activated nerve cell sends a signal to the brain, which it will interpret as being good or bad. Cats also have prominent whiskers on their face. These whiskers are used to detect changes in the environment. They are much more sensitive than the fur because they extend roughly 3 times deeper into the body. This makes whiskers a much better tool for sensing and helps explain how cats can navigate the dark with relative ease. Cats are able to detect when whiskers are touched, and that helps them measure distances accurately. Now, let's talk about a cat's vision. Like dogs, cats are able to see a wider view of the world. However, their eyes more closely resemble ours in that they are closer together in the front of the face. While cats can see roughly 200 degrees, humans can see 180 degrees. Remember, dogs can see up to 260 degrees. Cats also have 6 to 8 times more rods in their eyes compared to humans. This means their vision in low light is way better than humans. So humans see motion better in the day because their cones help them see more distinguishable objects, while dogs and cats can see motion better at night. Having more rods means their color vision is reduced, and it is believed that cats can see only blues and yellows. All the other colors, such as green and red, are presented as shades of gray. So now that we know how cats and dogs perceive the world, what about other animals? Let's look at how otters sense the world. Now, because otters are not a household pet, studying them is more difficult, so there is less information available about their senses. Otters have good hearing. Some scientists believe that an otter's hearing can be more important than smell for sensing danger. Sea otters have very sensitive forepaws, which they use for foraging. The areas of the brain which receive information about touch are enlarged. Otters' whiskers are very sensitive to touch and to underwater vibrations. A collection of nerve cells at the bottom of whiskers transmits this information to the brain. Other otters which forage with their mouth instead of their forepaws, like river otters, have a larger brain area devoted to touch information from the face. The area of the brain receiving tactile information from the facial area is larger than in other species. Now, if you've ever seen an otter in real life or seen a picture of an otter, you probably have seen it float on its back. This is because otters can hear better above water than below it. Sea otters can also detect prey on the ocean floor by scanning their whiskers on the ocean floor. Each whisker has a nerve at the base, and when the movement occurs, the nerve sends a signal to the brain. Now that we have covered sensory perception, we can move on to how these animals actually think. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this and want to stay updated, like and subscribe. Join the community and share tips and ideas on our website linked below. Bye crew, see you next time.